Good morning. My name is Vasquez. My advisor is Dr. Bun. For my capstone, I created an application called SilentAlert. The idea behind SilentAlert was that if you're ever in trouble, some sort of emergency, if you can't dial 911, it gives you the ability to send your location to predefined contacts, letting them know that you're in an emergency situation. Problem with this is that I wanted to do the application where the user can launch the application right away. That means using some combination of buttons, pressing the button down and up, and it should launch the application, or pressing the home button 3 times, not just by clicking the home button, unlocking the phone if you have an iPhone. To use it to open an application, usually you have to click the home button, unlock the phone, search for the application, open it, and then you have to press, if you want to send something, you have to press send, and then you have to confirm. So the idea was to build it using for job working phones, because the way I wanted to do it, there's some Apple restrictions, so you can't really launch an application using the combination of buttons or shaking the device or something like that. So the solution was just building it for job working phones. The iPhone has the capabilities of doing that. This would then reduce the steps. That way, if you're actually in panic, you don't have to go through all that. You can just shake the device, press send, and it should do everything for you. So what I did was just research, try to find the best way to implement this application, develop it. After research, I designed it and started developing the application. After developing the application, I started testing to make sure that it worked, make sure that if I was at this location, the location was correct, and that it was quick. So the setup for the application, first you go to settings on your iPhone, you scroll down to SilentAlert, and then if you want to send your text message via email, you have to put in your email settings. You have a location where you can put your contact, the phone number of the user, and the email. You can have 2 contacts. You can turn it off and turn it on if you want to send these text messages. And then you have a location where you can pick your methods. There's 30+ methods that you can use to activate the application. Like I said, press, short hold for the home button, use the volume button, or you can shake the device. So how to use it? You grab your phone. Let's say you use a method to shake the device. You shake the device, and it locks the phone automatically. It launches the application. It tells you if you want to send your location. If you did it by mistake, you can cancel, and it opts out. If you press send, it starts looking for your location. Once your location is found, it starts sending the location to either both, whether text message and email, or just one of them. You can just pick one. This is a sample message of what it should look like. This is Oscar, it's an emergency, my current location is this location, and it includes the latitude and longitude in case the reverse geocoding or converting the latitude and longitude to human visual location is not accurate. So the tools I used is Objective-C for programming, TextMate, which is kind of like Notepad for development, Theos for the structure of the application, Photoshop, the iPhone to actually test the application, and the laptop for framing. What I learned throughout this project was I didn't know a lot about programming, I know a little bit. So with this project, I improved my programming skills. I also didn't know how to develop for working phones, so I actually learned how to make applications for working phones. And then self-management. When you're in school full time, you have a family, I have 4-year-olds, so it's kind of hard to do everything at the same time. So self-management is something I have to learn a lot. If you would like to learn more about my project, you can visit me at my capstone session 2 more basics. Thank you.